guys. Hello from Birmingham. This is Jeff Hopkins filling in for Nick Walker on episode 20. We've got a special Memorial Day podcast here with a couple of veterans. I just want to say thanks to all you guys that have served out there. We want to talk about what Memorial Day is, the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. But first, let me introduce a couple of special guests here. We've got Rodney Keels. He's our training guy, one of them. And he is a veteran of the Marine Corps. Got Keith Morgan here with Boyd Logistics. He's a veteran of the U.S. Navy. And, of course, I'm Jeff Hopkins. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army. I work in the safety department. So just want to say hi again, and we appreciate being here with you. I want to talk about what is Memorial Day. And for those of us that have served, I think it's important to point out the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. I was having a conversation with Keith earlier, and he put it very well. Veterans Day is a day of celebration where we celebrate the veterans in the service that are here with us, and Memorial Day is more of a day of reflection for those that have gave the ultimate sacrifice and those people that have gone on before. And so it's very important that we honor those. And so for those of you that serve, you know what I'm talking about, and we definitely want to honor those that gave all. Want to just open it up right now and ask if we've got any kind of thoughts about Memorial Day, any personal stories.
It's kind of like Jeff said. I mean, it's not a celebration day. Lots of us have made deployments. We've been to dangerous places, and we've known folks who didn't come back, and you hate it. I mean, but the families' lives, go on back stateside. So to me, it's a lot about the families at this point, and just keeping the families in mind, and obviously the veterans. I mean, but we know what we're there for. I mean, we all volunteered to be there for those things that the families didn't always sign up for it. They just kind of got it for whatever reason sometimes. So just keep the families in mind as well as the veterans, because I mean the families are the reasons we were able to do what we were able to do. I mean, always. They were always there, so just keep those in mind as well.
Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that. So in reflecting about veterans and people that have served and are here as a part of Boyd Brothers, Rodney, can you share with us maybe how you've seen Boyd treat veterans as far as drivers and non-drivers?
Yeah, I sure can, Jeff. I can say from the structure that we have with this family that Boyd Brothers, they treated the veterans very well. I mean, it makes sure that we're acknowledged for the service that we've done in the military, and it's always been that pride of Boyd Brothers to make sure that they recognize their veterans. And veterans seem to do well here at Boyd Brothers as well, the way we're structured. So my head's down with Boyd Brothers for life.
So, Keith, question for you. Why do you think that veterans make such good employees?
I think a lot of it is about when you're in the military, you learn leadership from a very young age, and it's easy to say that, but you really do. I mean, you show up at your first duty station, and you've been there maybe 6 months, and all of a sudden you got 5 guys working for you, and you're 18, 19 years old, and that really happens every single day. All of us know it. So it's leadership and training and doing what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's one of the biggest things, and it's so big in trucking. People just doing what they're supposed to do, and if you say you're going to be somewhere, you're going to be there. I mean, it's that simple, and we learned that from day one. And anyone that's thinking about it or thinks that the military is not for them or Boyd's not for them, I mean, it is what you make of it, and it's a good company, and the military turns out good employees. I mean, they do, and you put them in a system where they can thrive and do well, and then they do well in those situations.
So now talking about the upcoming holiday, one of the things that we expect to see this coming weekend is an increase in traffic. They say that it may be a record traveling weekend, bigger than pre-pandemic levels. So, whether it's air travel or travel on the roads, you can expect a lot of congestion. You can expect an increase in law enforcement. And so you need to plan accordingly. So if you're out there trying to make a delivery on Thursday or Friday, make sure that you're being extra safe. Make sure you're maintaining your speed and your following distance, and again, plan for the increase in congestion. We want everybody to be safe through the holiday and make it back after the holiday and ready to roll and ready to work. So with all that said, again, I'd like to say thanks to you guys for being here and for representing today. We'd like to say thanks for all of the veterans out there, whether you work for Boyd or not, for what you've done. I think each person basically gave Uncle Sam a blank check, and we're willing to do whatever. And for those that made the ultimate sacrifice, we honor them this coming weekend. So make sure you follow us on all of our social media. We appreciate you guys for watching, and again, stay safe, and we'll see you down the road.